You don't like his like futuristic Terminator voice?
No, I don't like it. We're gonna have to cut this out. We've already got editing work to do.
Yeah, don't.
Alright.
Hello. This is welcome to Slopcast, the pilot. Today we have Bergo over here. Bergo, say hi.
I'm not a guest. I'm a host. So if you don't like me, I'm really sorry. This might not be the podcast for you.
And this is me. I'm Lug, aka Bunny Boy, and we're having a nice we're having a nice cold, chilly day over here in Europe, in Europa,
Yeah,
in good old
I was
UK,
gonna say
in the America.
instant establishing thing. We live together.
We live together in the attic.
If this sounds like a Discord call, it's not. We're actually in the same room with different mics next to each other.
So stop DMing me, like sending hate my way, okay?
Shut up. Fucking shut up. No more hate, guys. Alright.
Alright, so we have a lot of topics today that we can go over. Let's talk about, the Planet of the Apes.
Which one? There's several.
How about, let's talk about the original one. Let's talk about like the original Planet of the Apes, and then we could talk about the last one. What do you think? What's your favorite scene? Have you seen it? What's your favorite like scene of the first one?
I have seen Planet of the Apes, like the original. I think I've seen everything except the Tim Burton one.
There's a Tim Burton one?
Yeah. It's actually it's wacky.
I can't imagine Tim Burton actually like I don't know what I can't imagine Tim Burton actually making like a Planet of the Apes movie.
I can't imagine Tim Burton. It's like a weird concept.
It's like a weird creature coming around.
I don't think it's a real guy. I think it's just like one of those names that directors use when like they don't want to be created.
The thing is, like, I don't know, imagining like a movie made by Tim Burton, like Planet of the Apes, like makes me imagine them like gothic or something.
Well, it is a darker film, if I remember correctly. I've seen like images, like how like it's kind of goofy, like the monkeys in like sci-fi outfits and shit.
Really?
Like,
wait, Tim Burton made the original one?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
but like the one that he made is like it's supposed to be darker, like setting wise. It's also literally darker lighting wise.
Really?
Yeah, like it's got a dark palette. That's how you know it's Tim Burton fucking made it.
Which one is this one? Like the last one? What's going on?
No, it was like I let me check actually, because I think it was like in the 2000s he made it, like early 2000s.
Oh my god, so many Planet of the Apes movies.
But yeah,
I can't contain my excitement.
2001.
Oh fuck, we gotta watch that.
2001, An Ape Odyssey. But
all right, well, what's your favorite scene from the original one though?
I genuinely don't remember anything from the movie except for like I remember the Simpsons like parody of it better than I remember like Planet of the Apes.
The fucking Simpsons.
Yeah. The bit where I honestly think the bit where he's I think there's a bit where he's with the humans, like he's trying to talk to them and they don't like talk to him back because they're all like lobotomized or something. They're all like
lobotomized.
But like, I think that's genuinely quite a good like unsettling concept, like trying to talk to people and they register you're there, but they don't speak back. They almost ignore you. That's kind of scary.
Well, my favorite scene favorite scene of the movie was when he was like, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty apes!" And like the other one where he's like sees like the monkey Statue of Liberty sign. He looks up. He's like,
"It's not a monkey one. It's just a normal one."
What are you talking about? That's in the director's cut. You haven't seen it.
No, it's normal Statue of Liberty, isn't it?
No, it has like a monkey face on it.
No.
Look it up. It's in the director's cut.
I'm looking it up now.
But yeah,
I think you're gaslighting me already. The podcast has just fucking started, and I'm being lied to by this little bastard.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have all Planet of the Apes fucking director's cut movies in my vault.
I think you might be confusing it. There's a different Planet of the Apes movie where I think it's the 2001 one where they like the statue of Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, and it's
like they go to that instead, and he's like a monkey instead of a man, and he's like, oh
my fucking god. And he's sitting in Washington D.C.
Yeah,
with his monkey face and his beard.
My favorite part was that they later clarify that they're not in like a monkey version of Earth. This is just normal Earth. Like they just made they just made it into a monkey one for no reason.
I just love that scene. It's like when he's just like, "You bastards! You blew
Yeah.
it up!" He gets fucking pissed off, and the lady's watching him like,
Yeah, the lady monkey comes over, she like touches him on the
"The
shoulder,
lady
she's like,
monkey."
yeah, the femme monkey.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, the femme monkey like goes behind him and starts like picking at his hair, taking ticks out.
Very cool.
Yeah, they should have had me direct it.
They reveal that he's got like a giant fucking like ant on his back of his head. He's like, oh.
An ant on the back of his head.
Yeah, like a big fucking like tick, like a bug.
Oh my god, could you
But,
survive? Would you? Do you think you would survive like Planet of the Apes?
No. No, fuck no,
Wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I am incredibly unfit.
Would you
Like,
not?
I'm not.
Oh my god,
I have awful stamina, so I wouldn't be able to run away from like the monkeys on horses.
the monkeys on.
Yeah, like you know when they're riding around on the horse and they've got spears and shit, and they're like, get them, get them. Like I wouldn't be able to run away. I'd get fucking put in a box and experimented on.
Maybe they think you were like a gibbon.
Oh, this one's kind of fucked up.
Maybe they think they're like, oh, he has long arm.
I don't think they spoke like that. I thought they spoke like humans.
Yeah, I think they did.
What
Oh
about
my
you?
god,
Do you think you could
I think I'd
run away from a horse?
survive. I definitely couldn't run away from a horse.
I mean, that's a
I
big
think
one.
I would. I think I would survive. I would just need a lot of guns,
I
but there's no way I could run away from one like a
I was gonna
fucking
say, I
chimp.
think you have a better chance because you're Anprim, so like you'd know how to like
Yeah,
make a fire, you know how
I
to
know how to make
like
a fire. I
hunt
know
for
how to
ants.
beat. I know how to beat people with sticks on their head.
Yeah, so like you're kind of up there, I guess. I think you'd be one of the like you know how like in Planet of the Apes they have like the big monkeys, like the newer ones. They have like the top dog
Oh
of
my
monkeys. I
god,
think you'd be like that for the humans. Like you'd be their Caesar.
I'd be the Caesar with the fucking gun.
Yeah.
Can I say? Spoilers, by the way, for anyone who's ever seen this movie. One of the newest Planet of the Apes movie. There's this scene where, like, like the humans, right? Like they're trying to survive as like the chimps, like the monkeys are taking over. I think like in the
Yeah.
newest ones.
They have
There's
like
a
a
scene.
flu, right?
There's a scene where the one I'm talking about, like these guys are like hanging out, and then like a monkey comes up. They're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Like they
Oh,
start like aiming at him, and then he's like, "No, no, look, I'm a happy monkey." And like the
I was
monkey,
gonna
like,
say, yeah, he like takes out a bear or something.
yeah, the chimp starts like doing it, and then he picks up the gun, and they're like, "Whoa, don't do that!" And like they shoots him like point blank, and then like
Yeah,
shoots the last guy. It's freaking crazy.
that was fucked up. That was slanderous as well, you know. Like that character's a bonobo rather than a chimpanzee, and bonobos are notoriously far more
Oh, really?
peaceful and less violent than chimpanzees. Yeah,
The one that was shooting the gun is like a
yeah.
bonobo.
The evil monkey's a bonobo. It's fucked up that
Oh
they're
my
like slandered
god,
him like that.
it is pretty like interesting. Like, I mean, like with the CGI and all that, but also like he let out a fucking like a weird, nasty grin at the end, like
Oh yeah,
trigger my fight or flight response.
they gave him like a human face for like one shot.
That is kind of creepy that they did that, but I have to admit they did a really good thing with the
Yeah,
CGI though.
they did a great job making the like monkeys weird and human.
They did a good job making like super like fucking computer monkeys. Exactly.
They put real monkeys on the computer for that, you know.
Oh, what is this? What is, by the way, you mentioned Simpsons earlier.
Yeah.
What is this like Simpsons like Planet of the Apes thing that you're talking about?
I showed you it. Remember, they did like a parody where like fucking Ken Ashcorp, whatever he's called, the fucking actor. He like go. They do like a musical for Planet of the Apes.
Oh
I
yeah,
showed you it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
You
one of
did.
the
That
monkeys
one
does like a fucking breakdance move.
oh my god,
It was sick.
I love that. Did you know? After I saw when you showed me that video, I totally forgot that.
It was
I
Simpsons.
unironically want to see that now. Like if that
A
was
real one.
a play, yeah, and the songs are
That'd be
so good
sick.
in the
I
parody.
think a Planet of the Apes like stage play would actually be really nice. So I watched a stage play when I was in high school. I watched Lord of Flies.
And
That
then
was pretty good.
the kid went up to you with a big rock and bashed you.
I was gonna say they
Like
had real
the fuck.
flies for it. It was really weird.
They had a fly, like a horse fly, buzzing around. It's kind of
Yeah, they had like guys in like little like fucking Kevlar suits like come out and they had like a real like pig's head full of flies and they put it on
oh my
stage.
fucking god. Can you have you actually like read that like book in like school? Like, they forced
Yeah,
you
I
to read it?
no, I didn't read it. I watched this play, like I said.
Oh,
Because what's
okay.
it? I never they we learn. It wasn't Lord of the Flies. We learned like I forgot his name. The old like English guy who writes books, Charles Dickens. That's him.
Oh yeah, because in school, like we were forced to like read Planet. I mean, let's say Planet of the Flies.
Planet of the Apes.
Lord of the Flies, not Planet of the Flies.
Dude, imagine a kid getting
Planet
a
of
Planet of the Apes screenplay for like English. That'd be
Imagine if,
sick.
yeah, imagine if like one of the kids tried to survive in Planet of the Apes.
Do you think they kill like human children in that society?
In Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do, but at the same time, they have a lot of sentience, so maybe they don't. If
I was gonna say, I remember I only know this because it was like sampled for like a sick track that I listened to. I was listening to some hip hop, but one of the monkeys says like, "Beware the beast that is man, for he kills his own. Drive him out to the jungle." So it makes me think like, do they kill humans or do they just scare them off?
if that happened, I feel like there should be a scene like where the monkeys like take the baby and they're like, "You are one of us now." So like he can like fight by
Well,
side by side.
like the scientists try to rehabilitate humans. Remember, they're like, if I probe him enough, he'll become normal.
If I probe him enough.
He'll shut the fuck up in a minute. I promise.
Back to Simpsons though. Do you watch it? Do you watch it currently or no?
I have not seen a full episode of The Simpsons in I think 3 years.
You haven't watched the intro where like Homer is like, "Do the Homer shake." Do. Like,
They did
how
that.
can you not watch that? Yes. It was
That
awesome.
actually is nonsense. I feel like you're a fucking liar.
No, I'm actually not lying. They did a thing where it's like, "Do the Homer shake." They were like dancing. Like Maggie Simpson.
Well, no, I
in a
haven't
helmet.
seen that. We don't
Oh,
have
so
Fox,
bad.
remember? Because like in England,
Oh
we
yeah.
just don't have that.
Oh yeah, y'all just have like Sticks and Stones and like
Yeah, we have
yeah.
BBC One.
BBC One.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them. You have to find them. But also they only show Simpsons like later on at night, and if I'm up late at night, I'm in my room or like in the kitchen. I'm not in like the front room watching TV.
Hmm.
So I haven't watched like a full episode of The Simpsons in a long time.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's gone downhill, but
What's your favorite Simpsons character?
my favorite Simpson character, it has to be like I love Homer.
Classic,
Homer
yeah.
Simpson is my fucking favorite.
Homer
What's
Simpson's a
yours?
classic character.
Well, you earlier told me in the DMs that you had loved like Marge Simpson's blue hair.
Yeah, but I actually, at least to my point, my favorite's Patty and Selma. Like, I
Oh
really
yeah,
like them.
it's totally
Why
funny.
you? What?
Nothing.
I just
Oh,
think they're funny. You know?
you love like
I
you love the twin
I'm a
sisters.
big fan of elderly women who smoke. So
Hmm.
like when they come on screen, I'm like, ah, yeah. I didn't for a long time. I didn't know that they were actually related to Marge. I thought they were just random characters who existed.
No, they were if I
Yeah,
recall,
they're
I
like
think they're
Marge's
like
sisters, right?
aunts or like cousins, sisters.
They're
I
her
think sisters.
sisters. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, you're dating a fucking gorilla man. You should smoke like us. And she's like, "Rawr." So Marge sounds like, yeah, I can't do it. Is that it?
Yeah, you did that pretty well. That was a good one.
Nice.
Patty and
I
Selma
stand.
are more like like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say she does it like subtly. She doesn't like change her tone. It's like it's like a single like note.
There's an episode where like Lady Gaga comes in The Simpsons.
Doesn't she make out with Marge? I remember that part distinctly.
Yeah, there's a part where she like gets out of her car and starts making out with her. It's a
That was
big
weird.
makeout
I don't know
scene.
why they did that.
Yeah,
That was a bit odd.
kind of messed up for TV if you ask me.
Yeah, but arguably that means Simpsons was one of the first shows to have a gay woman. Not
Yeah,
like
there
in
was like
not
a
like
scene. There was
not
like
like in like a nice way. They weren't like, listen, gay rights. They were just like, here's a homosexual woman. Is Lady Gaga actually like bi or like gay?
we actually have like no idea. I'm saying that as if I'm speaking for the world. I
Yeah,
actually
the
don't
whole
know.
country, all of
Nope.
has no idea what the fuck's going on with Lady Gaga.
It's like I'm a fucking like everyone. It's like a fucking scientific fucking question. The most scientific question.
Lady Gaga research department. We got like they've got stations all around the world in case she does a world tour.
Make that shit into a patch right now. 'Cause what if? Okay, so our
What did it
favorite
look?
Lady Gaga. research department. So like LGRD. So like it'll be like that, and it'll have like Lady Gaga be like a silhouette.
Sounds ominous. Like, you imagine you wake up and you see the silhouette of Lady Gaga.
For
What
then
would
I
that
would
look
like
like?
immediately kill
Because like,
myself. It'll be her
I
and me, like
genuinely
me
don't
both.
know very well what Lady Gaga looks like.
Any fucking outline of her in her weird clothing, I think. In her
Well,
meat.
everyone dresses weird now,
In
celebrity
her
wise.
raw.
It's like
No, no, no,
it's
no. But she like made it like I think she was like one of the
she was
first.
like the founding father of wacky clothes.
Yeah, she made a constitution.
Yeah, she had slaves. Like
Let's talk. Let's talk about our favorite movies. So, what do
uh
you think your favorite movie or favorite series, or like at least the favorite, or like your latest favorite movie that you saw?
my favorite movie. It's a good question.
It could be like any latest, or like it could be
Uh,
one of
I
them.
don't watch a lot of I don't watch a lot of new movies, but I think my favorite would be Naked Lunch.
Mm, I've never heard
So
of that.
it's really good, but it's one of those films where like you love it or you hate it because like a notable part of it is that there's no like set structured plot. Like it like scenes just kind of happen and vaguely connect. I love it. It's a great experience, but I'd be hard pressed to call it a good movie, and it's definitely not easy to recommend. I'd say like
Um,
because it is. I tried to get some friends to watch it, and like half of them just fucking left.
I like to imagine like you got people up in your attic to watch it, and then they just like started going down the stairs.
Yeah, yeah. They started watching different movies instead.
I think any single movie I would like has to be like maybe The Crazies, like the latest one.
I haven't seen
It's a
any of those.
really good horror movie. I mean, it's like it's based off like an old 1950s movie, like The
Is it?
Crazies.
Yeah,
It's like
I
this
thought it was
like
70s. Or
no,
well,
it
no,
was in
there's
like
multiple.
black and
Yeah,
white,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
it's based off this. It's based off the old movie that's which is based on a novel, like basically
Hmm.
like a huge like the government makes some like huge like bomb, and it's like
Yeah,
I don't know, like it makes you like turn into a zombie or like
I was gonna
not
say it
even
was
a
like it was about chemical weapons, like the
yeah, it's
dangers
about
of those. Because
chemical warfare because
I
they were
think it
about
was
to
made during the time of Vietnam. I can't remember.
yeah maybe, but all I know is like a bomb dropped, it didn't go off. It's like
Yeah,
some like plane fell in the water of some like small town.
Agent Orange like got injected into 5 people.
Agent Orange.
Fuck off!
I've never heard anyone say that say it like that before.
Fuck off! This is gonna be like a bit, isn't it? You're gonna make fun
Agent
of how I speak.
Orange.
All right,
That was just
all right.
one time, my friend.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I love that movie because like I just love like small towns and it's like the thought of like
Yeah.
a small town getting like infected with some like zombies. Like
I'm
everyone
gonna
you
say.
know, they say like everyone knows each other. So like you
Mm.
imagine like everyone you know like just getting infected. You're like, what the fuck's wrong with
Because
you?
the disconnect of like a big city is like, oh, zombie
Yeah,
of like a random guy who I will never have seen before. But like
yeah.
the idea of a smaller,
A
first of
small like
all,
nice Utah town
yeah, I don't
where
know what
everyone
Utah's
knows
like,
each
but
other.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
pretend to
know,
relate.
man. I relate.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, horror movies though. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's also my favorite horror movie, I guess. But
Mm.
what is a horror movie that you like?
Uh,
You love Adam Sandler's Eight Crazy Nights. Yep, I know. I'm kidding.
is
You
that a
know the
real
Adam?
film?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's like an Adam Sandler Christmas movie where it's like animated.
Oh, I thought you were like referencing like because he made a new one. He made like a
Fucking
like
god.
Hubie's Halloween. I came downstairs, my brother was watching that, and like
You hit him in the back of the head. Yeah, I know.
no, I was like, "What are you watching?" He's like, "Oh, I'm watching Hubie Halloween." And
We fuck this.
well, no,
Fuck
my
me.
dad was there too, and he's like, he turned to me and like you could see it in his fucking eyes because my dad has like he'll put on some schlocky films, he'll put on some shit, but like even he like knew Hubie's Halloween wasn't very good. He was like, he gave me
Oh.
those like, "Don't come in here and watch it with his eyes."
Let's say let me see. Horror movie. Yeah, definitely the crazy for me, but there's also like some good classics. Like
Yeah.
what is yours then? Like do you
I'd
have
be
one that
hard
like
pressed to say.
what do you like a lot of horror movies though?
I definitely like horror a lot. I'd say Hereditary is the one that comes to mind, like, most recently. Like, that's definitely one that I adore.
Oh, Hereditary, that's an actual movie name?
Yeah, it's really
Mm.
good. I'd recommend you watch it. Like,
Oh, hell yeah. Have you
so
seen have you seen 28 Days Later where like in a research facility some like vegan activists like they go into like some like research facility where like they test on crab eating macaque monkeys and
yeah, I don't think that's how it goes, but crab eating macaques actually is a good topic. Let's talk about those.
yeah, let's talk about how they drown and they're
It's
dead
my
in the
favorite
water. Yeah.
fucking bit. I love.
That's the
Because
worst
what's
fucking image you've ever sent to me.
it's good. There's more than one's my favorite part. There's more than one like waterlogged like crab eating macaque image on the internet.
Oh my god, for real? So there's another one of those images?
Yeah, there's like two. It's really funny.
Send me the second one later on.
Oh, I will. It's like a different angle, but like it's
My fucking
so
god.
interesting that like because they're called crab eating, of course, because like they don't exclusively eat crabs, but they go on the beach a lot to hunt for them. Like they
Uh,
scavenge around and they swim
yeah.
too. But sometimes they just drown, and like it's so odd to think like because like there's has to be something that happens to make them drown. Because like I don't imagine them just forgetting to breathe or like to come up for air.
You said something like they get their hands stuck in rock and they
Yeah,
drown.
my theory is that they grab something to eat and like because we've watched this video like our good friend Gumby showed us this video
Yeah, shout out to
and
her.
yeah, shout out to Gumby,
Shout out to
great
Gumby,
show,
small little
huge
fucking
fan of
creature.
Gumby.
He's a fan of your fucking big head.
Stream Gumby right now. But like there's like a thing where it's not crab eating macaques, it's a rhesus macaque, I believe. But it grabs like food that's inside of a container, and the food's too big to exit the hole from the container. So, but it won't let go of it. So it's trapped. It's trapped because it refuses to let go of the food.
You said like this was based on like a video I also saw. I mean that you saw
Yeah,
maybe it's like a black and white video, some like
yeah. I was
white
gonna say that
guy
was the
with
one that we were
shorts.
shown.
Like some white guy with like shorts, like looking like
Yeah,
he came back
he
from some
claps his
like
hands
jungle
and like
hunt.
two little Ugandan men scurry from out underneath him, and they like place like these tools.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, they were like tribal. I'm getting confused.
No,
Yeah,
it was like a white like British guy in like a fucking like big like policeman's hat, and
yeah.
he was like, watch as these native men show me how to catch a monkey.
Oh yeah. They started to like make like this weird like pot, like this
It
clay
was a
pot,
gourd, I
right?
think. Yeah,
Yeah, or something. And then like they put like stuff in it, and then like a little monkey came in. It was like they tied it to a tree, if I remember, and then like a little monkey came in, like put his hand in there, and he started freaking out because he couldn't take his hand out, even though he could, but he just couldn't let go of the food. So I guess you're right. Maybe it is like a fucking like genetic thing with them, like this crab eating macaque.
it's a survival instinct, I think. Like,
Yeah,
cause
it's
what's
survival
it?
instinct to not let go of the food as you're drowning to death.
Well, if you don't, the thing is, like, the thought process, I think, is like that food might be the only thing they eat. If they let go
Yeah,
of that, they might starve to death today. So, like, I don't know.
it is pretty. Yeah, maybe you know what? Maybe if I was a monkey and I died drowning, I also wouldn't blame myself. I was like
I,
surviving.
you're looking down from me after, like, you know what? I'd have done that again. I'd love to be reincarnated as like a crab eating macaque, just so I could like understand that kind of process.
Or like you would just have like the mind of a monkey, so like you wouldn't know that you were like
No, I'd have the
transformed.
mind of a man. It'd be like a family comedy movie
Yeah,
featuring
they need 2000
what's his
featuring
name?
Adam Sandler.
No, the older one.
An old Adam Sandler.
Yeah, aged up Adam Sandler. He's from the 80s now. What's his fucking name?
Well, what do you know?
I want to say Bill Clinton for some reason, but it's not Bill Clinton because Bill Clinton is
There's
not an actor,
so
if I remember
many
correctly.
Bill Clinton. There's so many fucking Bill Clinton fucking references back in like 2000 something.
Well, yeah, because he was
I
like a shit
love it.
president, wasn't he?
I think so. He's like, I did not have sex with her. I did not.
He should have owned up. It would have been sick. He was like, "Yeah, I fucked her. I'm gonna fuck more.
I did
Watch
not.
out, US. Here I come."
Starts running full speed across
He
fucking
fucking
America.
takes his pants off and like dives into the crowd. Honestly, I'd have voted for a president who's just like, "Yeah, I fucked her. I'm gonna fuck another woman when I get home."
That was
I
basically
can't
like Bill
stop
Clinton.
having sex.
He was fucking weird. Like I mean, he was like weird in a cool, like weird sense, but like he would also like paint. Like he would like go
He
on
was a
like talk
grandpa,
TV.
wasn't he?
I think so, but like he would also go on talk TV shows and like like play the saxophone or something.
Oh yeah, I distinctly remember. It's like the video is like
He's on
nobody tells the
Saturday Night
president what
Live
to
or
do, and
something.
he's
Yeah.
like doot, 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 on his little saxophone. That's
He
sick.
painted. It was fucking. I think he has paintings of like Abraham Lincoln and like one of the Cuban. What was it like? What's the guy like they tried to
Fidel Castro.
Castro? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he like has a paint.
dude,
I
I'd like a
maybe
painting of
not. I
Fidel
don't know.
Castro. He was really handsome. Like,
You like his fucking like wavy hair.
yeah, that's why he's like so popular. I think like because you see like shirts and hats and shit with Fidel Castro's face on it. He's
Shirts and
just like a
hats,
good-looking guy.
chains.
When are we gonna get sexy presidents? Come on, America, get
I
it
love
together.
him in Black Ops
Fucking
Zombie.
Biden, are you serious? This is a political podcast now. What's it? We have some questions.
Okay, yeah. Let's
Uh,
let's hit him.
specifically for you. These are questions for me.
Wait, really? For me? Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. First one's pretty simple. Big Lug Bun, notorious rabbit. What's
hmm
your favorite type of rabbit? Let's ask that question.
Oh man. My favorite type has to be. There are these rabbits. There are these hares that live in Alaska or something, and they're
Mhm.
called like these white. They're called like these white hare rabbits. Like God, I forgot what they're called, but like something like a snow hare. They're called snow hares, and they're literally like these balls of fluff with these skinny little legs. Or like
Ooh.
actually no, not even skinny little. They're like skinny long ass legs, and like
Yeah, I
when
just
they
looked them up now. The snowshoes, right?
yeah,
Snowshoe hares.
snowshoe hares. They're really
They are
interesting.
just orbs. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Do you see the one where it's like sitting down in the snow with
Yeah,
like
he's
a
like in
fluffy
the
ball?
rocks.
Yeah, I'd have to say those are my favorite, and also maybe black Rex otter rabbits. They actually look pretty cool. They're like black rabbits, and they look like velvety.
I think you've mentioned those before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say these are they're really nice looking
those are
rabbits.
really nice.
Like designer
So pretty
rabbits.
beautiful rabbit. Yeah, they look like they're made by like Godiva or something.
There's a Gucci brand rabbit right there.
The fucking like chocolate company.
Like the chocolate company.
Yeah, there's like a chocolate company named Godiva, and they're like fancy, and it looks like that rabbit would be
I've
the
never
mascot
heard of
or
that.
something. Must be in America. But yeah, there's all sorts of rabbits I love. There's also these desert hare rabbits where they have gigantic like 5 foot long ears. I'm just exaggerating. They're not actually 5 foot long. They're probably like
Yeah.
maybe
Oh, they
two.
have like fat ears though, right?
Yeah, they're tall and you can see the veins in them when the sun beams through
Oh,
them.
that's cool.
They have like they have like little faces and they run fucking full speed.
I was gonna say like I can't contribute to this because I hate rabbits actually. Really fucking hate rabbits.
Oh man.
It's a lie. I don't know any rabbits is the
Cut it
thing.
out.
I've owned a pet rabbit like every so often, but like I know nothing about the breed. It's just that's a rabbit kind
You
of
just look
situation.
at it like your primal urges go and you're like that
And I'm
just
like,
right.
wow, bunny.
Oh,
Ugh.
boy. Type
But
two.
other questions a bit more in depth.
Okay.
If you could create any law, what would it be?
Have it legal to own an RPG in a tank.
That was quick.
Everyone should have a tank. I want to see tanks rolling around my house.
That would really like.
Around my house, not in my house, because y'all do that.
There's like
I'm gonna take my
a
tank. I'm gonna
5 mile
take my
barrier.
tank out. Yeah. Can you imagine just fucking Iraq, just like tanks rolling everywhere, and you're like trying to enjoy a nice meal?
Are tanks common in Iraq? I wouldn't know.
No, but there's still like a lot of war over there. But just like imagine like trying to eat soup and just fucking like these tank treads like vibrating your whole house.
I was gonna say like if you deactivate the cannon, you can buy a tank, can't you?
If you what?
If you like deactivate the gun on it, you can buy a tank.
Oh yeah, you can. There's like I was looking it up actually. You can buy one in
Nope.
Why am I not surprised you were looking it up?
I, if it makes you feel any better, I only looked it up like 5 months ago.
It's not like the time period. It's just like that's just a log thing to do. It's like, I wonder if I can buy a tank.
I wonder how much a tank costs. Huh?
Probably, dude. They look expensive.
Oh yeah, they are. I would
Like I'm
love
assuming
to-
like 10,000 at least.
Oh god, probably more than that.
Yeah, I feel like I was lowballing there.
Imagine like
Actually.
hanging with the boys in a nice tank.
Well, you can. There's a taxi service in Russia, I think, where they use like deactivated Soviet tanks as the vehicles.
Did you say there's a taxi service? What?
Yeah,
What? That's awesome. Let's go to Russia.
they use like bright red tanks, like the old Soviet ones, I think, that have been deactivated and painted
Oh my
bright red.
god. Oh man, it sucks that they painted them bright red.
Well, I think they have to because like oh yeah, I just checked. It's closer to an armored like APC than it's a tank because
Oh,
it's got
okay. APCs are.
either it's been converted, so like they've put wheels on it instead of treads, or it's like an APC.
Oh yeah.
But still, like it's a nice red as well. It's like it's the Soviet flag red with like the yellow text on it as too.
Ah,
It looks
pretty,
good.
pretty handsome. Yeah, we gotta go to Russia. Me and Berga, we gotta go to Russia and fucking get guns and Tarkov it out. Not,
We'll get the talk of experience of getting shot.
yeah, not there though because we'll immediately get shot by an APC because they're police. I don't know.
Do they have gunned APCs and the like police
Yes,
force?
I saw a video where like there's these guys. Um, I don't know what happened. I think like they were trying to take someone hostage,
Hmm.
and then like this. I don't know if the audience could look this up, but yeah, there's like this Russian video where like these guys, like two guys or something, were taking someone hostage in this weird house. Then an APC rolls up. It starts like blasting like the gate in the house.
Jesus Christ!
And I'm not sure if they got the hostage out, but it was just funny. Like just
Fucking, I
like
hope so.
like they were like we have a hostage, and then like a fucking APC rolls up, like starts blasting the gate, and like the gate's like made out of like it's a wall, like a brick wall, and it's just like going
Oh
like on the
shit!
runs go through it, and like you just see the SWAT members like hanging out like next to it, and I saw the comments like one of them was like like the robbers are like we have a hostage, and like we don't care, and they like start shooting him.
I was gonna say like I don't know much about the Russian police force,
Yeah,
but like
I don't either, but I saw that video, but I could be
what's
wrong
it?
about what's
They do
happening.
have some like overkill in their arsenal. Like I think they I don't know if they're commonly issued, but like they have like the KS-23 shotguns in their
Mm,
which are they're 4 gauge if I remember correctly, which is European gauge, is not American, so it is a bit bigger than an American 4 gauge.
yeah,
Like not bigger, but like it's not the same size, is what I mean. And like
yeah,
still though, that's like a fuck off gun that
yeah,
like because what's it? 12 gauge is the most common shotgun gauge, I think.
yeah,
12 and 20 are those are the ones.
yeah. Those are pretty nice.
So and like so 4 is like massive in comparison. I think I saw like a 4 gauge shell next to a 12 gauge, and like it's just dwarfed.
Little tiny dwarf.
They're cool. The first like line of them is a cool fact. They were made out of decommissioned anti-air guns, like the barrels.
Mm,
So like they took the barrels for anti-air guns and they sawed them like up. So this means that like the first run of like KS-23s as well had like rifled barreling, which is quite interesting.
I love people just making up ideas, like
I was gonna say
making
that's
ideas
cool that
like
like
like new shit.
it's like, oh, we've got so much of these fucking like big ass barrels. I'll make a gun, I guess. Ugh.
But yeah, if I passed a law, I would also make it to have those guns.
Well, you can
Like,
buy
have
a
your
civilian
RPG.
version, I think.
Oh yeah, that's no fun.
It's the
A real thing.
well, yeah, I think the only difference is
Yeah.
what's
What?
it? It's got different furniture. It's not made for like tactical usage, and I think it has a smaller magazine. I can't remember.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's either called the TOS something because I think it's like under the TOS line, or it's called the BFG-1. I can't remember.
It's Berga's crazy gun facts.
I don't know why I'm the one sharing gun facts there. I don't even live in a country where you can like.
Yeah.
Well, not, you can buy them, but like there's a longer process and we're limited in our options.
Oh god, I heard y'all's is like a fucking long ass process.
It is. I don't mind it, to be fair. Like I like the idea of like trying to keep guns as safe as possible, but like
Yeah.
for people who do like, oh, I'll just buy a fucking gun. Like it's not like a country where that can just be something you do.
Here's a process in the UK for Burger buying gun. Has to sign like 5,000 papers. Has to go to the Queen of England, bow down, and be like, "May I please have a gun?" She's like, "Oh yes, you can."
You have to be united.
Yeah, you have to be united. Have to like be in the British force.
You have to be united. All the people who want guns have to come together.
Have that come together, visit the Queen of England, fucking bow to her fucking nasty ass feet.
Do you think she has feet? Like, not like.
I think she doesn't. I think she like hovers on the ground. Y'all
I
just
feel
haven't
like
noticed yet.
I feel like they'd be like stubs almost. Like she's like peg legged.
Can we talk about that one video where like the queen is like going through a crowd, like she's like going in like a car or something, and then like this is like she bends down to tell this girl like, "Oh, you're very beautiful," and then like she goes in, and then like right as she passes by these soldiers, they like do the salute, and the guy who's saluting hits like the kid in the face.
She did that on purpose. She fucking like gave him a look in the eye, like beat this child, get him.
He did it so hard that the kid said, "Ow."
Did you fly back?
No, she just like held her nose. I'm surprised you haven't seen that video.
I haven't. That's a new one for me.
Look it up, guys.
I don't
and
keep
I'll
up with the
search-
Queen. That's something I don't understand. Is like a
You don't keep up on the Queen News? Queen News
no,
45?
I don't. No, but
Oh,
like it's a big thing here. Like the royal family, they're like celebrities almost, and I don't get it. I don't like understand wanting to keep up with them.
Berger hates monarchy. You hear that, IRA?
That's true.
You have a
That's
new
not
member.
even. That's not even like a joke. I do.
The IRA's like boop 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 boop, like calling you up. You're like, hey, you want to join us?
They're like quarter Irish is good enough. Get in.
So, what's the next question? What do we
That
got?
was it. 2 questions.
Oh, okay. Well, those are actually good. I like those.
I was gonna say the law one's quite interesting. I kind of expected that kind of response from you, but I feel like laws in general are an interesting discussion topic.
Yeah, I definitely should own an APC. All right. I'm kidding.
What other topics do we have here? Let me check my notes. All right, it's my notes now.
We have
These
the
are
Paul movie.
yeah,
And
we do actually have that.
I know you've been waiting like 2 weeks to talk about this.
What are we going to talk about though? I haven't watched Paul.
Okay, we haven't watched Paul, but we'll make a podcast
you don't watch
where
that?
we do watch Paul, and then like we can watch it. Yeah,
That would be like a Paul live stream.
yeah, we'll do a Paul live stream.
That would suck.
But yeah, I don't know who brought it up first. It might have been me first.
I think it was me because I remember remembering Paul. I had like a fucking Johnny Test Blaine glass, whatever. Well,
No,
like
you
my
had a
eyes
Jimmy
flashed
Neutron.
open. And I was like, Paul, the movie. I remember.
You mixed like 2 shows. You said Johnny Test, and you're getting that confused with like Jimmy Neutron. So you said Johnny
I got
Test.
the point across.
It was just so funny.
I had
Yeah,
a brain blast. That's all
You
we
did a
need to say.
Jimmy Neutron brain blast. Yeah, we totally forgot that this movie came out like 2012 or something. This is like the peak of like comedy movies.
Peak of like sci-fi movies too. Like it doesn't get much better than Paul.
I legit was about to say Joe Rogan was an alien, but I forgot to say it wasn't Joe Rogan. It was who's the guy who's like
If it was Joe Rogan, that'd be pretty funny.
who's
I
the guy
want to
who's
get
like,
Joe Rogan
weed?
should voice people.
What are we talking about?
He's the Family Guy guy, isn't he?
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Rogan
wonder
Josh.
you can't be mad
Yeah.
at me. I got those two confused.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen is an alien.
Who's the other Seth? The other unfunny Seth?
Is it a British guy?
No, they're both American.
It's a fat guy. No, I thought you said
Seth
two
MacFarlane.
British. I thought you said 2 British people.
Seth MacFarlane. No, they have British people in the film, but like Seth
Oh.
Rogen isn't British, and Seth MacFarlane isn't British.
Mm.
They're both American.
At a
The
fucking
film's
movie.
in America. It's the Shaun of the Dead guys, right? Like they did
I-
Shaun of the Dead. I was like, okay, time to do some more movies, and they did fucking Paul.
Time to do some Paul movies.
Do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the screenshot?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
we watched the trailer.
I told Berger, please put it on the trailer because I want to see. I totally forgot what this is. So like Berger put it on. I watched him watch it, and then, like he was laughing. He was like scream laughing, like wheezing, couldn't like even breathe. Because there's this scene in the Paul trailer where he's like, "Oh, look at the." I mean, like
Yeah,
with
they
the
find like a
human-
dead bird, and he brings it.
They
Back
find, like
to-
dead bird. He's like, "Hold on, I got this." He brings it to life, then he stares at it for like 5 seconds, and he eats it. And Berger was like going like shot by shot, pausing the video, and he was like laughing, screaming. And I was like, Berger, this isn't funny. And then I started to laugh because he was laughing.
he spat out like a feather though, and like reverse it. It looked like he fucking sucked. It amuses me. I'm a baby.
And now that's like our icon server.
Yeah, we should address. I have a Discord server, and the screenshot, like the fucking profile picture, is like a random like frame of the Paul movie where he looks like he ate a lemon.
I think he screenshot it like 4 or 5 times, like trying to get the
I
perfect
posted it in
angle.
announcements. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
looking at it now.
That is the same. That is the same announcement. This is exactly what he was doing for like 5 minutes, like laughing like this.
We should acknowledge that it wasn't like I had a giggle fit like that and like nothing else. I was genuinely wheeze laughing. I almost threw up.
He totally almost threw up. And like, I don't believe you.
I did. I think if like I was more easily amused, I think I might have actually thrown up laughing at Paul, and that's not something I want to be known for.
And after
That's
you
not
did
like
that, oh
I'm a
god,
Paul head.
I think you would be the first person to laugh so hard at a Paul movie and throw up. You'd be the first in the world to actually
We're
like
the
do
first person to laugh at Paul.
that. The Paul movie. Also, are we saying we were watching that trailer? You hated how his eyes look. The alien.
Yeah, he does. He like blinks sideways, I think.
Ew. I don't
Don't
think
they-
so. Maybe.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring up some Paul images real quick.
Oh my god. Yeah, from your
Whoever's
Paul.
editing this pig, if you're editing, bring up your favorite picture of Paul.
Yeah, put it up on the screen right the fuck now.
I just forgot there's the.
What are you laughing at? You like boosted the mic.
God, he does look bad. Sorry, I'm just looking. I'm looking at the one where he's like on like a like a block, like piss yellow background.
Oh my
Like,
god. I know what you're talking
it's like the worst fucking color possible. He looks so shitty. God, he looks like a turtle. Like, you know when you see like how like fucked up tortoises can be when they get really old?
Yeah, they're
But
going.
these nasty shriveled up, he's like that, but a man.
Oh my god, you're right.
Did he have a dick in the film or not?
No, I don't think he does. I think there's a
I'm
scene in the
I'm-
trailer where like he shows the woman. He's like, ah.
Yeah, oh yeah, like he lies naked on the front of the camper van, and like everyone's like, "Ah, your alien cock!" Ah.
It's supposed to come out like one of like the fucking weird alien from the Alien movie.
How would you feel if they had a scene where like he like, you know, like the scene in The Simpsons where like Bart's driving around with his fucking pants off, and like
Yeah.
they make a bit of like censoring it the whole time, and then they just show his dick. First of all, weird bit, very odd.
Yeah, very odd coming from Hollywood.
I was gonna say, Matt Groening, I have concerns.
Like growing up, I have concerns. I looked into
But,
your diary, and what I saw.
How would you
made me
feel?
let out a
How would you
horrible
feel if
shriek.
if Paul, like, they had a scene that just showed like Paul's like dick?
I'd laugh and be like, "How did they get this?"
What would be funnier to you if he had like a nub like Crazy Frog? Because like Crazy Frog's penis was like.
I would laugh and be like, "Oh my god, that's perfect."
I was gonna say, would you prefer that, or would you prefer if they like they sculpted it based on Seth Rogen's actual penis?
I like that one, the Seth Rogen bit.
I like the idea of them like bringing Seth Rogen into the studio, and they're like,
Tiny
"Okay,
cast
pants
on his
off.
fucking weed penis. Yeah.
We're gonna need to look at your penis."
I just smoked like 5,000 doobies, dude. That's what he says.
Is doobies a word?
Yeah, doobie is like another word for weed.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't
that's why
believe
they
you.
make fun- that's what, no, it's true. Look it up. That's why they
A
make fun of Bill
cannabis
Clinton.
cigarette is a doobie.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I meant. But like, there's like things to like Kitty 706 where like he made like a Bill Clinton character like I smoked like 5,000 doobies, dude. It's like Bill Clinton.
Was Bill Clinton a stoner?
I think he was. I think
That's
he
pretty cool. You know, he's sounding cooler and cooler by the minute. Has lots of sex, smokes weed, plays the sax. This guy's sick. Awesome president.
throws pigs off of bridges. I have no idea why, but okay.
Did he actually do that?
No, he didn't.
Is it bad that I would have believed you if you said like, yeah,
Yeah.
he had a bit where he threw
That,
like a
that
pig
sounds
off a
like
bridge?
something he would do.
What's it? What's the difference between a blunt and a cigarette? Like a cannabis cigarette?
That's actually a good question. I don't know. I don't
'Cause
smoke,
what's it?
so I don't know.
Me neither. I don't smoke in general.
Yeah.
Like, despite how much I talk about cigars, I don't smoke. I'm one of those people where it's like, oh man, I love Das Stogie, and everyone's like, wow, what cigars do you smoke? And I'm like, because nowhere sells them. Nowhere sells them near me. I'm kind of angry about that. Like, you know, like we have like vape stores, which is like shit. I'm mad. There's like a whole store just for vapes in like the market near me. But like, you know how like supermarkets and stuff they'll have like a section that just has like the cigarettes,
Yeah.
and like they open it up. They have like the fucking like Disney vault that they open up,
Yeah, the giant
And
like
like they take the Rizzlers out and they're like, here you go, lad.
Oh my god.
But they don't have that for cigars. Like not even like expensive cigars. They've got no stogies either. Like or like
Yeah.
cigarellos. So like that's a thing.
I fucking
Because what's
love
it? A cigarello is just a small cigar. Because
cigarello.
what's it like? I'm sure you know this. Like a cigar's like first of all, it's a big thing. It's a fucking chunky like object. It's like a sausage.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh
but
my god! Don't even get me started on your fucking stogie. Your stogie bit.
what do you mean my stogie bit?
You like
No.
posting the gif of the black guy. Also, like always like
What do you
smoking.
mean the black guy?
The
Show
the
some
guy
respect.
the guy with like the hat on. He looks all cool, and
I
then he
forgot
like
his name too
pops at the
actually.
end.
I thought it was 50 Cent for like the
Did you
longest
say
time,
it
but
was
he's
R.
not 50
Kelly?
Cent. Yes, R. Kelly. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah. You
I
used
thought it
to
was
so
50
much.
Cent for like a year.
I can't believe I
I don't
fucking.
know why.
Yeah, you always post that. You're like me when I don't care. Like you posted fucking.
That's not when I'd post it. I would never say that. God, let's talk about
You
50 Cent for a second. He
yeah.
is. He's cool. He's got like such a like heavy brow.
He's not the one who beat his wife, right? I'm not
No,
sure.
R. Kelly's like the pedophile one. He's the one who like smoked the stogie. 50 Cent is just like a guy.
Oh, okay.
But like his he's got such like an iconic face. I think it's because of his brow. But like you know when
Isn't
people
50
like
Cent the one where like he's all looking mad all the time?
I think it's because of his brow. Like he has like
He's like,
he has like a very like heavy brow around the middle, like near the nose.
yeah.
And like it makes it like he's scowling kind of.
It's just the way his face looks, just like the face he's
Yeah.
always has.
I was gonna say, do you think there's a reason? Or like do you think it's
No,
just random?
it's just like genetics. Like sometimes you have a face that looks like that.
I've never seen someone have like such a thick brow though, like as him. Like I don't know if thick's the right word. I feel like I'm exaggerating it with like how I'm talking about it, but like it's it's iconic. It's a good thing 50 Cent's famous because that's an iconic fucking face.
That's an iconic fucking grin.
Yeah. He does
What if
smile a lot.
what if instead
He
of that,
looks I
what if
feel like
instead
he'd be friendly. He'd be nice to talk to, 50 Cent, I think.
I heard he is, but what would you do if he never had that and he always had a big like smile grinning ear to ear?
I think
Think it
that'd
would
make it
his rap
it
career?
would be he would be a bit less funny because one of my favorite parts is that he looks really confused all the time.
Yeah, I think I know what
Have
you're
you
talking about.
have you seen his like vodka like ads? He was like sponsored by a vodka company called Effin. So it's Effin Vodka. Lol.
And what does he do?
He just poses with it and like he like promotes it. He's like, drink this vodka. But the photos with him in it, he looks so confused. And like I have a favorite one where like he's holding out an effing vodka, like a little like shot glass,
Yeah.
but like it's focused on just his hand on the glass and everything else is blurred out. So like you see like 50 Cent looking right in the camera, he's like really like out of focus.
It's so weird, but I can totally imagine what it looks like.
He's got like a rack of like bottles behind him. He's like holding it. I was like, here, try one.
Oh my god.
It's like if someone took their glasses off.
Oh my god. Fucking 50 Cent. The,
We should get him on the
can we,
podcast.
yeah, let's get 50 Cent on the podcast so he could scowl at us for like 2 hours.
Dude, would he scowl? I feel like well, he'd have his look. We've been talking about it just now, like the fucking he'd look confused. We wouldn't know because he'd be on
Okay,
Discord, like
maybe
we
you're
don't
right. No, he puts face cam on.
uh, he's the only one here who has a face cam. So like instead of the usual image, we just have like 50 Cent's like
Yeah.
face being videoed.
Can we say though that also when you were talking about that 50 Cent, but you said he was showing vodka? Lol. I was like trying to like I was trying to hold back my laugh. When you, when you brought up lol, it's like
Why did that
lol.
make you laugh?
I don't know, because it's funny how you say it, because you say like I don't
Am
know,
I,
you say
am I
it.
funny to you? Am I a fucking am
You're
I a
funny.
clown?
You give me a funny gaff. Yeah. Let's talk about opium and what the hell it is, because I forgot.
Let's discuss, yeah, opium. Uh I
Tell us,
don't
Berga,
remember.
your vast knowledge of Alexandria.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Drug, as the ladies call me.
I don't think no woman has ever fucking called you that.
I'm gonna get people to start calling me that. But Opium is it's I never knew this because I know nothing about opium actually, but it's part of the latex plant. So that's very interesting to me.
A latex plant? What is that?
Yeah, latex is a plant apparently.
Oh, is it important? Is it important in our society? Opium?
What's it? It has an important history. I don't know if it was invented in a not invented, but like, I don't know if it was like already in China or if England introduced it.
Yeah.
But it's something you smoke because dope shit, chill drug, epic stuff. Try it. I encourage you.
Kids, if you're
But
out there, don't do it.
kids, if you're watching this podcast, that's sad.
Yeah. You should
That
probably
would
like
I
do
would
your
be
homework.
I would be actually kind of sad if like kids listen to this podcast. Not
Yeah.
like kids listen to this, but I was like, oh, this is
Kids
what kids
listen.
listen to. God,
That's what they listen to when they're doing their homework.
who is the audience for this? I just realized.
Uh 18 to 50-year-olds.
I don't think a 50-year-old would sit through this.
I think he would. He would just forget.
I mean, he's 50, not fucking 80. Get. Like,
Yeah, monk.
I would never call you a monk, my friend. But
You have though.
yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Opium. What is it? Is
Yeah,
it used in regular like
it gets
items
crafted
that we
into
use?
heroin. That's like the
Really?
Minecraft
And
crafting
that,
recipe. It's a
yeah, I remember they
morphine.
put that.
It's part morphine and part codeine. These are not like things. These are chemicals.
Yeah. Oh
But
my
yeah,
god, that's
it's
actually crazy.
also can be
Hmm.
converted into heroin, which is twice as potent as opium. So I think people who are addicted to heroin should start doing opium instead.
Yeah. I think people addicted to heroin should start just eating fast food.
It's the same thing, really.
Yeah. Just start eating cakes,
But
get off
apparently
that.
opium's been around forever. It's apparently like quite old, like
Mm.
very old, like drug, which is interesting because I feel like when you think of drugs, like you tend to think of it being a very modern thing.
Yeah.
But like what's it like? Opium, salvia is another one. Like salvia is like another very old and very important one. I think it was like quite important in some groups of Native Americans where like they would use it for I don't want to say rituals, but like because like rituals is the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
thing when you not a ritual, but like an organized event.
Yeah.
I just know that it was like something that they would smoke. I
Um,
wonder how many other drugs is really fucking old.
a lot of old drugs. That's a good question. Tobacco was an old one.
Is tobacco a drug?
Yeah, it's a drug. It's like, yeah.
It's weird because like when you say drug, you assume of like illegal substances,
Mm,
but like stuff like tobacco and alcohol as well. Like alcohols are been around for a long time, and we don't really consider it a drug anymore.
but it is like an addiction.
But
Like
it's a
people start
substance, yeah.
drinking a lot. Yeah.
Like it's a. I wonder what defines like a substance and a drug. Like what separates them, what makes them societally acceptable, and so on.
Mm.
Because
Things that'll like hurt you probably, like
I mean, all of them
crocodile.
do. I think tobacco hurts people more than like opium. I'm gonna
Hold
be
on.
honest.
Let's talk about crocodile and how it melts off your
Do we have
arm.
to fucking talk about crocodile?
Yes, let's talk about crocodile. So people who know there's this drug
I
called
think everyone
crocodile.
knows crocodile.
For people who don't know though, it's in Russia. These guys these guys inject like breaker fluid or like anything they can find in like a garbage can. Like they like like windshield wiper fluid or like what is it like wiping like
It's called
spray stuff
desomorphine.
like no like spraying stuff that you use on your toilet. Like they inject all this into like one little thing and they put like methamphetamine in it or something. I don't know, but like they inject it into their arm or something and it melts it off like it's
Well,
a
it doesn't
chick.
melt it straight away. It's like a overuse thing.
No, it's an
Like it's a
overuse
physical
thing
side
and
effect.
it melts off like you're eating like a chicken wing. It's gross
Why did you bring this up? I don't understand.
because we're talking about drugs and crocodile. It's fucking crazy.
What's it? To bring it back round. Wait, what am I gonna fuck it?
To bring him back around to crocodile. Okay.
What is the funniest drug you think?
The funniest drug? It has to be like that's a good question. What do you mean funniest drug? I don't think there is a funniest drug.
What's like a drug that you think would be really funny to take?
I think a drug that would be really funny to take is methamphetamine.
I think huffing gas would be really funny.
No, wait, I changed my mind. It's cocaine. Would be funny to do.
Cocaine's not funny, I feel.
Cocaine.
I mean,
What are you laughing?
I'm gonna dispute that claim. I think cocaine is it's
really
stupid
funny.
and unfunny. It's cringe drug.
I want to be like a cringe. I want to
I
be
feel
like
like a child saying that.
I want to. Yeah, I want to be like Scarface, like just like big fucking powder on my desk, stuff my face in it. But then
Also,
I realized it's not cocaine; it's actually sugar powder, and I feel better about myself.
you'd still like inhale it.
Yeah, and I would cough and die.
Yeah, you'd have to like drink some water.
Can we can we talk about the pig meat breakup
I think
video?
we should save that for when we have him on.
Okay,
I want to get his
yeah,
opinion on
yeah. I want to get his. Okay, good.
because like it's a significant situation. I don't think it's appropriate to discuss it without him being present.
Yeah, pig, we love you. Let's discuss
Yeah.
it when we have you
Yeah.
on. If you're editing this, but
If you're not editing this,
yeah, if you're not editing this, so fuck
really
off.
sorry. Can you just like if you're not editing this, pig, can you well, can whoever's editing it replace whoever like their name is?
Can you replace any audio of Burger talking with just monkey noises, like I'm talking to an actual monkey? Thank you.
Let's talk about because we've watched this recently. Let's talk about The
Yeah.
Circle.
Oh yeah, The Circle.
We watched.
There's this movie called The Circle. It's on Netflix. Watch it now. It's pretty interesting.
Is that all you have to say?
No, I have more to say about it. It is pretty interesting. Should we or like we don't want to like spoil it.
Well, let's not talk about Circle specifically, but like the concept of it. It's like a
The concept of Circle
Circle.
That's the sequel.
Yeah, it's like a circle that's kind of fucked up looking, so they have like extra people because of it. It's like a weird shape.
Guys, think of Saw, Cube, Saw mixed with Cube. That's all you need to know. It's like Saw and Cube.
It's a film about shapes.
It's film about shapes and sizes.
It's about family.
And trusting each other.
But what do you think would be an interesting morality experiment? Because I feel like the basis of The Circle is like a morality experiment almost. I'm slurring my words. Apologies.
Yeah, he had a drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've cracked open a single cold one. I'm drinking William Brothers Brell Belgian style IPA because alcohol is the only way I can put up with lug. But
the only way I could put up with Burger is drinking a big fucking mason jar of milk.
You do that normally. Actually, let's talk about that. Fuck The Circle. Let's talk about your milk habits.
I love milk. What can I say?
This man, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, you drink it out of a jar. That's bizarre to me.
It's a mason jar.
Like you said, like drinking out of mason jars is a normal thing. Is it like normal for like your area, or is it just normal for you?
It's normal for like.
Nope.
Oh, what do you think of milk though? Would you drink it like 24/7? I love
don't
milk.
like milk.
What?
Big controversial statement. I like dairy products, but milk specifically, I do not like.
Oh wow! Why is
There's
that?
something
Like
about the
cheese?
taste of it that I find unpleasant. That and I had a milk horror story when I was a baby, when I was a little babbo.
Tell us.
What's it? I used to be an estrogen-filled milk drinker. You know, I drink
Estrogen fit. Yeah, go ahead.
I drink a fucking glass of milk like a baby because like I was like 8, 10 at the time. I was like, time for some milk, ladies and gentlemen.
So fucking awesome.
But what was it? I drank spoiled milk is the big one, and I think like I don't know if milk automatically changes texture when it's spoiled. Like I assume it just sours kind of, and then like the longer you leave it in, like the more fucked up it gets. But what I drank wasn't sour. It was like it was partially curdled, I think. Like because I drank it. Most of it was normal milk, and I was like, yummy, milky, haha. But I got to like a little like chunk, and like it like something about that because as a kid especially, I was very sensitive to texture in food and drinks. Like it's I hated like
oh,
it's
what
I still hate like bristly. Yeah. I was a baby. Because I was fucking 8!
8 isn't a baby. Baby is like 5 and under.
It was like, it was still fucking, like, young bitch. But, like,
Yo, yo,
the
bitch.
texture, like, that just put me off milk forever. Like, I
Yeah.
can't drink milk anymore. It fucked me up. So, what's it? I do like dairy, though. Like, in
Yeah, you
contrast
do
to
like
the... I'm a
like
cheese
cheese.
cheese
Yeah.
boy.
Can we talk about like you going to college with a block of cheese or whatever?
That wasn't college. I went to a... I was going to a friend's house, because, like, believe it or not, before the modern era, you could go to people's houses.
Yeah, before this fucking apocalypse.
But you can still, but I don't recommend. It's dangerous potentially. But
Yeah, it's dangerous.
I would. Oh, what's it? I'd visit my friend's house. We'd drink because we were like. This wasn't like long ago. I was
Yeah,
18,
yeah.
18 years old.
Y'all was
I did this
scampers.
recently. We'd go to like my friend's house. We'd have some drinks. We'd like watch a movie or like listen to music and just chill out for the night. And the big thing is like food as well. Normally it's like typical shit you'd expect for teenagers, like frozen pizzas and like crisps. I'm sure.
Yeah, and pizza rolls, uh-huh.
We don't have pizza rolls over here.
Oh, yeah. You
That's
said
an
you
interesting
you went
thing. I'm
you,
surprised.
you said you went in your friend's fridge, you put out a
No,
block of
I
cheese,
didn't go into
started
the
eating in
fridge.
front of
I
him.
went to the store for this. This was not a oh, you have some of this, I'll eat it. This was I planned this. I premeditated this.
It's
I for what I had as my my snack for the night.
a
I
block of fucking
purchased
cheese.
a block of not just cheese, parmesan, which is quite a
Oh
strong
my
cheese.
fucking
It's
god,
not
why?
crazy strong, but like that's a notable. And I ate that fucker like a chocolate bar.
That's disgusting.
I
God, man.
and believe it or not, that did affect the rest of my night because that night I threw up and it smelled of parmesan. So I was like,
Oh my god. But it was all like fucking yellow and like frothy. That's disgusting.
why are you adding detail?
Because you're the maniac who ate a fucking block of cheese.
You're the one who's like psychically casting yourself into the stories. Like, oh yeah, it was frothy and it was stinky and it was yellow and it was
Because
yucky.
every time someone tells a story, I like thinking about it in my mind.
Yeah, you're like you develop it.
Yeah, I
Like
can't believe you fucking ate a block of cheese.
you're a dream weaver.
I'm a dream weaver.
Is that a song?
I can't. Yeah.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, this fucking block of cheese weirdo maniac over here. You better
Listen,
watch out. You better close your fridge doors, lock them up.
comment down below who's more of a freak. What's more freakish, like drinking a mason jar of milk every day or eating a block of cheese like a chocolate bar?
I think people are gonna vote for you
Well,
because milk is
what can I say?
regular.
I've always been a controversial character.
You've always been a fucking wacky boy.
And now for something completely different.
What would you do if Bernie Sanders was like, the British are eating too much cheese. They're getting blocks of them.
Very
Too much. They're not leaving the rest of us for us.
What's it? Do you know he has a
Fucking-
sword?
I think you told me that Bernie Sanders does have a sword.
Yeah, he has like a broadsword. It's sick.
I think you told me 2 times and then I forgot. Now I remember. He's got a broad fucking Conan sword that like
He does. That's not even like a bit.
he takes off his shirt and he fucking waves it in the air.
I think my funniest part, like the best part, is like it's not like a cool thing. Like it's a ceremonial sword. He just a friend gave it him.
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Got handed a sword by a friend, and he was like, "Yeah,
They're like,
that he has in his front room."
1% will face my wrath.
That'd be sick. I would vote. Well, I can't, but I think I would tell you to vote for him if you like took up a sword to a debate and like fought with like whoever he was opposed with.
If he did that, he would have my vote. Yeah, why don't we go back to like the time when like 2 politicians was just like they would just like see each other and then
Just
like
fight.
they would walk away and then they would take out their like their flintlock pistol and shoot at each
Oh
other.
no, they didn't even do that. They'd like take their canes out and fucking beat each other with them.
I like my version better.
Yeah, well, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, well, sometimes the fiction is stranger than the truth. Or I couldn't get that right. Anyways, I'd rather put all of them in like a big like I was about to say in a big witch's cauldron. I don't know why I had that.
Your
No,
famous cauldron you put everything in.
you know how like in Rome,
They
like
do what the Romans do, yeah.
yeah, like they put them in that big fucking like that stadium thing. I want to put all of
Yeah,
them
the
in there.
Colosseum.
Yeah, and which yeah in the Colosseum, which politician survives that bloodbath with a lion? I want like 2 lions or 1 lion in there.
Animal cruelty, I think. Just have them fight each other.
Yeah, just never mind. Screw the lions. Just have them fight each other. Put like weapons on the floor. Like
They get loadouts.
do it like PUBG, like Warzone or something.
It's fucking stupid.
It's fucking awesome. I would totally watch that.
Final topic. Sorry, hold on. I think the final topic would be
Burger's fucking
something. Yeah, let's talk about my head. Okay, fuck it.
head. It's big. It's round. It's got burger. It's got like meat in it, cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise, ketchup, pickles. It's got like 1 block of cheese in the middle, like it you throw up when you eat it.
Fuck off.
That's disgusting. I totally draw that. It's like a big block of cheese taking up the whole burger.
Like a cheese sandwich, but it's just a fucking block of cheese.
Yeah, the block of cheese. It looks like a regular burger, but it just has like a block of cheese in the middle. That makes me gross just thinking about it.
Have you ever had a cheese sandwich? Like, is that a thing over there?
Yeah, yes, burger. We have grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, over here, like we make just like cheese. We could put like double the cheese, or like people also make like grilled cheese sandwich.
Hmm.
Tastes better that way. That's usually how you make it. But you can also put ham, so you can make a ham and cheese grilled sandwich.
It feels like a British food. Like one of the things people would pull out was like, haha, British food fucking sucks.
And they'd be like, "Look at this ham and cheese sandwich." But cheese
No,
sandwiches
not
are
ham and
actually
cheese, just
pretty good.
cheese. Like I
Oh
said.
yeah. You work with what you got. No.
Yeah.
People make fun of like beans on toast, but I'm pretty sure if you were living in like fucking like in Britain when it was like
I was gonna say
what in 1930 when like or something like what happened the collapse or like
the country's always had like a big class divide. I think.
yeah
Like
yeah
the working class is like, oh, what's the
Yeah.
food? Just bread? Okay.
yeah. So are you talking shit about like British food? I'm pretty sure. I'm
Why are
pretty
you
sure
defending it?
because I'm defending these workers that probably like freaking that didn't even get paid a lot. They're like, all right, well, I guess we'll just put beans on toast, and now like people
Yeah.
probably associate that.
I was gonna say like I'm not gonna pretend like English cuisine is like some fancy pants like beautiful shit because it's not. But like I think it tastes nice, and that's all it really needs to do.
I mean,
Like, it
I haven't.
tastes okay, and
Yeah.
it fills you up. You know.
That's basically that's mainly the important thing. It's like over here we got like like gravy, like biscuits and gravy with sausage. Like I'm pretty sure some like poor guy was just like making a biscuit and it's like, you know what? I don't have anything else. So I'm just gonna like put gravy on this thing, and now it's a regular dish.
I was gonna say, I wonder how many foods are just someone being like, God, I've got nothing to work with right now.
Probably a lot. Like there's like weenies and beans. Like that was a poor people food, and that's so good.
Weenies?
Yeah, like sliced hot dog with like and
Oh.
beans.
I want to say hot dogs are fucking disgusting.
I would say hot dogs are pretty cool.
Like, if it's a proper sausage in a hot dog, like a hot dog bun and a sausage, like that's good, nice. But like the hot dog sausages are actually fucking foul.
Yo, don't y'all like get them out of like glass jars?
Yeah, that shit's nasty. I don't want that.
But oh yeah, they have weenies with eggs. It's like a lot of
Wags.
like
That's what they call it.
weenies with wegs, Greg's.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of food that just like random people made in like the fucking 1930s that had no food. That was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna like put shit together, make sure
You
it
put
sticks.
some rocks in this food. I was like, yeah, we got rocks salad now.
Yeah, now we're calling it quits, guys.
Yeah.
I hate burger. We both hate each other. We're not gonna do this
Yeah.
anymore. I'm kidding.
No, this is a first and last episode.
Yeah. So fuck off.
Tune in next time for where the audio is just me shouting at Lug and like nothing from him.
And me just drinking milk, and you can hear my
Like,
my gulping noises.
I would be really angry if like like a podcast thing that like I liked was like uploading. I was like, oh, new upload. And it's just one of the members like drinking milk.
Oh my god, I'd fucking like laugh and puke.
All right, we're done. Done. Cut. Fuck it.
Untitled